I will now demonstrate the alley docking procedure. And there are 2 pull-ups, 2 get-out and looks for this procedure. And as you see on the diagram over here, this basically consists of backing up the bus and making positioning the bus as at a 90-degree angle as you back up, in a nutshell. So what you do, you start with, there's a wall over here. So what you do, you line up the bus parallel to that wall, and then you back up. But as you back up, you make a 90-degree angle to fit in that box over there. So we see the wall right over here, and we see the box all the way over there. So I'm about to demonstrate how to go about it. So first of all, what I'll do, I'll drive around because I want my bus to be roughly 8 feet away from the wall. And a good way to go about it is to use my cross view mirror on my right side. I use that cross view mirror as a reference point. So as I drive up, if that cross view mirror cover my cones, as I drive, I should be fine. I should be roughly 8 feet away. So that's what I do. That's my perception from my seat, from my driver's seat. Again, it's not perfect science. If you're not exactly 8 feet, it's no big deal. You can always readjust. Okay, so I took as much room as the examiner allowed me. The examiner will tell you, don't go over that line or don't go over that point. Take as much room as you are granted. Now what I'll do, I will make not a complete hard left. I'll go 1.5 turn on my steering wheel. So 1.5. And I back up that way because I don't want to go too hard, because I don't want to get that wall with the corner of my bus over here near my cross view mirror on my right. If I go too hard, I will not be able to clear. So here we go. It's going well. I'm clearing. Then I keep an eye on my box from a distance. And as soon as I see a cone from that box, then I can go hard left. I see one of the cones over here. We see that yellow cone in my flat mirror. Well, if I were to put my wheel straight, that means that I would miss the target completely. I would go all the way to, the other side of my box. I don't want that. So that's why I need to start, going hard left. So that way I can, at one point, I will be able to line up my back wheels, my pivot point, and my rear bumper with that box. Of course, I make sure that I don't hit that wall, but so far so good. It's not an issue. So I go hard left, and I keep an eye on that box. And right now, I'm in a pretty good position. I'm almost completely lined up perfectly. Yeah, that's it. I'm just fine. So what I'll do, I'll put my wheel straight. And actually I'm a little bit crooked. That's why I cannot see the last cone on that side. I can see it, but barely. So what I'll do, I will go a little bit to the right. I'll steer my wheels a little bit to the right to center my vehicle. I mean, to straighten my vehicle. Just like this. Here we go. Perfect. Now all I have to do is to back up straight. Now what I'll do, I'll keep an eye on the first cone, that yellow cone. See, I see it in my service door now. At that point, I should do a get out and look. If I'm testing, I should take a get out and look now. If I'm a little bit more experienced and all, I can wait because I see it in my cross view mirror. So I can wait, look at my cross view mirror, and get a little bit, see? Now I cleared it with my cross view mirror. But at that point, what I do a get out and look because my bus is 40 feet long, and my box is 43 feet long. So I have only 3 extra feet in the back. And so I look over here, everything is fine. So that's what I was talking about. If you tip the cone a little bit and it's still hanging against your bumper, the examiner will take 2 points off the score sheet. That's not that big of a deal. That itself will not fail you. But if it's all the way down, just like this, then that's a failure. So you want to avoid that. That way, make sure you use one of your get out and looks to not push your lock and come so far that, to the point where you will push that cone. Then when you're satisfied with it, what you do, you make sure your wheels are straight, your service door closed, and then you blow the horn to tell the examiner that everything is fine.